Namaskaram, Vanakkam and humble salutations. A warm welcome to your ultimate Hindu experience right here on SABC3. This week, Sadhana travels in and out of the country to bring you pertinent messages from the Hindu faith. We meet our esteemed Professor Sadhu Rangarajan at his ashram in Bangalore, India, and we visit the Sri Lakshmi Narayan Mandir in Lenasia. We also travel to Ladysmith for a Bharatanatyam performance by Kumari Deepika Naidu, but first we visit the home of ISKCON in Midrand. Set on acres and acres of beautiful nature, it is hard to believe that in the heart of a bustling city, there lies a sanctuary of peace and tranquility. The Midrand ISKCON temple draws you away from the busyness of the world into a place of silence, solitude and satsang. It definitely is a must visit if you are in the area, especially if you want to savor the renowned ISKCON cuisine as well.
We've actually named the temple site New Navadvip, and Navadvip is actually based on the area Navadvip in India, specifically West Bengal. Navadvip, as the name implies, means 9 islands. So when you're looking at the Navadvip area, it is composed of 9 islands, and each island basically looks or resembles an 8-leaved lotus, right? And at the center of these 9 islands, that's the important thing about this, the center of the 9 islands is actually where Lord Krishna appeared just over 512 years ago. And he appeared in the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yes. And the reason why he appeared was to basically instruct mankind on the process to be followed to actually go back to Krishna or go back to Godhead. One of the reasons why the center, we were looking for a center of this type, was that we can actually get away from the hustle and bustle of actually work life and city life. It's a place where you actually come over here and you feel like in touch with the Lord. It takes you away from that rush.
This project started off a few years ago, and we had programs that started off at one of our congregation members' homes, and our larger programs were held at a local school, and our regular Bhagavad Gita classes were held at a local company's conference center. I think if you look at Midrand, it's one of the stronger economic hubs in Gauteng, and it's also strategically located between Pretoria and Johannesburg. So given that, and also given the fact that our congregation was going, we were creating a much more stronger presence in the Midrand area. A decision was taken to actually establish a center in Midrand. We were so fortunate that with the dedication of a lot of devotees, we were able to purchase this property.
This place is quite interesting because there are a few things that actually happen over here. For starters, we have a temple room, which we basically get together over there to reassociate ourselves with the Lord, to listen to the pastimes and the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And it's also a way to get away from work, you know, to get more in tune with the Lord, to sit, to rest, and to re-establish our spiritual link with the Lord. Then also we have a cow protection site. We have 2 cows on site, and as you know, Lord Krishna is very, very attached to the cows.
Cow worship in ISKCON and in general in Sanatana Dharma is extremely important, and we can learn this from Lord Krishna's personal example. Our Goshala is called Nandagram Goshala, named after Lord Krishna's village in Vrindavan. We started last November with the donation of one of our first cows, Lakshmi Priya, and Nitai Priya, her calf, was born here a few months after she arrived. And with the arrival of the two of them, there were streams of visitors who came to see them, and slowly the Goshala developed like that. In terms of the design, we're still working on the actual design and the long-term plan for the Goshala, but for now we're keeping it really simple, keeping the cows happy, keeping them well fed, and making sure people can have a nice interaction with them. It's also stated in the Vishnu Purana, Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha Jagadidaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. In this verse, Lord Krishna is addressed as the well-wisher of the cows, the well-wisher of the Brahmanas, and the well-wisher of society and the world. But first and foremost in this verse, Lord Krishna is the well-wisher of the cows, and therefore we have to give full respect to the cows.
The Goshala is an attraction for the children as well as the adults, but particularly the children because they're able to interact with Lakshmi Priya and Nitai Priya. I think when we were growing up, it was very different in the sense that, you know, we couldn't so much so interact, but the children can. They can interact with the Goshala, they can dance, they can feel and not only listen to the pastimes of Lord Krishna, but they can interact in it. There's just so much of activity happening here. Even our programs accommodate, we have programs on the side where we actually accommodate the children, where they can come here, they listen to the pastimes of the Lord, they get involved in creativity, in arts and culture.
We do have an academy where we teach Vedic literature, and that goes off from a very small age, from kids to the age of 6, which we call our Gurukul school, all the way to adults who are interested in actually learning the Vedic philosophy. And then we have a very beautiful restaurant named Govinda's Higher Taste, and in this restaurant it's 100% pure vegetarian food. And all the food that we typically cook, we offer to the Lord. In that way, it's not just a matter of one nourishing one's body, but nourishing the soul as well. From that kitchen, we also look at the Food for Life program that we run. Food for Life is an international organization that looks at trying to eradicate poverty worldwide. The idea was to develop the center to show mankind that they are not material bodies but spirit souls, and as such they do not belong in a place like Johannesburg or Midrand or South Africa, but they actually belong with the Lord in the spiritual universe.